Hi guys, so today has been a really draining, emotionally draining day. Out of the blue, I had a letter from a mental health clinic that's in my area. The only thing that said on there was that my GP had written to them and requested that I be seen by them and that it was a duty assessment. So I literally had no idea what I was going there for. So I just show up and find the department, and I go into the room and there's 3 people. They're the psychiatric team or something. This is going to be all over the place, just like most of my videos are. They started asking me questions about me, obviously, like what my symptoms are, why I'm there. Oh god, so much. Like I can't even go into everything because there's just so much. It almost turned out to be a waste of time. Things got really heated. I told them all of my symptoms, told them like how far back it went, and I was in there for well over an hour. Things were okay, you know, like I was just explaining to them what life is like for me as a borderline, and they turned round and say that they can't help me, like I'm not eligible for help from their department. I'm like, okay, yeah, another door slammed shut in my face, and I started to get just pissed off because I'm sick of being turned away. So they ask, is there anything else that you want us to know? And I was like, no, not really. And my mum was with me. Not actually in the room because she wasn't allowed, but my mum had to come with me. I want my mum and my husband to be as much a part of my therapy as possible. I have a tendency to hide things, not on purpose, it just in my nature, I guess, to just not talk about things. I just want to be open, you know, like I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm going through, so I want to be completely open with my family. So they said, do you think that your mum could tell us anything, anything more? And I was like, well, to be honest with you, my mum, has seen everything, whereas I've been in the storm, like she's been watching the storm. So I said she can probably tell you probably a lot more than what I can tell you. So my mum comes in and they start like asking her things, and they basically said that they can't offer me any help, but that they would take the information, and they're like a secondary care team. No idea what that is, but they said that they can't help me, but they're gonna put my file forward to a primary care team, which is basically psychiatrists, therapies, what I need basically. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get help then. She said, well, they'll assess your file and they'll tell you whether they're eligible or not. And I was like, wait, what if I'm not eligible? And they were like, well, you go back to your GP. And I was like, so what's the point? Like, my GP can't do anything. It's just ridiculous. It really is. And I was getting so annoyed. Like, my mum was shouting, I was shouting, and they were just like, but we'll put your file to the primary care team, they'll assess you, and if you're eligible. I was like, yeah, exactly. If. I don't want to hear if. I want to hear that you're going to help me. And they couldn't say for sure. So I was getting really frustrated, and one of them started to patronize me because they knew that I get suicidal thoughts on the daily. And I said to them, look, I've told my family, I've told my husband that if this is my lot in life, if this is me for the rest of my life, I can't do it. I can't do life. I don't have a plan per se of taking my own life, but I don't need one because I'm borderline, and if I'm gonna take my own life, it's gonna be instant, it's gonna be impulsive, and I'm gonna do it without even really thinking about it. And I tried to kill myself in 2004. That's what happened. I was drunk, I was emotional, and before I even had the chance to think, whoa, you know, like, put the pills down, I had swallowed them, and I was like, holy fuck, what have I done? Because that's part of, I call it the deadly trio, the deadly cocktail of symptoms that you get when you have borderline personality disorder. You're impulsive, self-destructive, and suicidal. A deadly combination together. 11% of people with borderline personality disorder kill themselves every year. And I'm honest with them, and I don't want to die, but I don't have a good quality of life. I have happy moments. I don't function like a person does, like a person's supposed to. I just want to be a human being, you know, and I don't feel like I am a human being. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just not a functioning human being. I got very emotional, and I started to cry. My mum cried. She's so scared that I'm gonna kill myself. I'm scared that I'm going to kill myself. Like, I can say right now, I have no intentions of killing myself, but what people don't get is that with borderline personality, you can start, for example, you could be at one end of the room, by the time you've gotten to the other end of the room, you have swung through so, like, maybe 20 emotions. By the time you get to the other end, it's exhausting, and at some points you reach crisis, and they come very quickly, they come suddenly, and your whole world crashes down on you, and you don't know how you're going to climb out from underneath that rubble. And every time it's like the first time. It's like, but it's always like, oh god, yeah, I don't remember it being this bad last time, but it was. And the next time will be exactly the same, but it'll always feel like the worst time. And the problem is, when I'm in that headspace, you think it gets better. It's not going to be like this always. It's temporary. This too shall pass. You know what? It does pass. It does get better. But then the better part passes too. And you're back down on your knees again. And you know it's coming. And like, you know, a good day, like, you know, the bad part isn't going to last forever. But you know that the good days, the good times aren't going to last forever either. Because right around that corner is BPD waiting to jump on your back and fuck your life up again. Basically, they weren't going to offer me any help. There was a chance that I would be seen and helped by a different department, and one of them started trying to tell me, don't qualify because you're not, because I've only tried to kill myself once officially. I mean, I've dabbled a few times when I was young. On record, I've tried to kill myself once. And because I've only tried to kill myself once, I'm not at risk. He then went on to say that if you were trying to kill yourself all the time, then you'd get help. He said that people that in their care try to kill themselves on a daily basis. So I was like, hold the phone right there. So if you're telling me that if I go and try to kill myself again, and then maybe next week try and kill myself again, then I'll be given the help. And so I turned to my mum and I was like, well, at least I know what I gotta do now, mum. I'll just go and kill myself. I was being flippant, but, you know, I was making a point. And the middle guy turned around to me and he said, he started to get really annoyed, and he said, well, that's very manipulative. I didn't get the chance to say it's not manipulative, it's desperation. And to be perfectly honest, I don't care how I get the help. I will get the help, because I will make a nuisance of myself. And I mean this. I absolutely mean this. If anyone from mental health service sees this video, then, you know, look out, because if I don't get the help, I will cost you a hell of a lot of money. And do you know what? Fuck you, because I don't care. I will do whatever I have to do to get myself help. If that means faking suicides every day, then I'll do it. And I will have an ambulance out to me, and I will be taken to A&E, and I will take up all of your time, and I'll use all of your resources, and eventually you're going to have to take notice. And this is what the mental health service are driving people to. You're not going to tell me that I'm not going to get help, because no matter what I have to do, I will get it. If I have to go about it the hard way, it will cost the system so much more money. I will call an ambulance and I will say I've taken pills and I need help. Cost so much to send out an ambulance, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck if it's selfish, because I am so fucking scared that at some point I am going to lose my mind and I'm going to kill myself, and I'm not going to let any of those fuckers I'm not going to let myself do that. So no matter what I have to do to get help, I will do it. I am not going to be one of the 11% a year of borderlines that kills themselves. I have a serious mental illness and I will get treatment for it. That far, this crazy ass bitch is apparently getting help. What help? I don't know. They went and had a little chat and they came and they said, look, we can hear what you're saying and we're going to help you. I don't know how they're going to help me, but apparently I am going to get the help that I need. All I can say is it's about time.